Hey, what's up with everybody? Welcome back to the Complete Cards channel. Now today, this is not a box opening video. This is part 3 of the AGS graded cards. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you checked out part 2 and part 1 to see how we got here. But breaking news, I was going to open up this box, but I'm actually about to keep it closed because NFLPA has withdrawn its contract with Panini. They have to stop making NFL cards ASAP. Now, I don't know what that means for cards, right? And I don't know what that means for all their upcoming releases. But hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you know. My thing is, what it means is that hobby boxes are about to lose value because the redemptions that come in there and the points, Panini points that come in there, are about to have like no value because the redemptions take too long. And by the time they come out, you know, that player might be not worth it. And then what is Panini going to do? They're not going to give you money. Like anything, they're going to give you white sparkle packs. But you got to remember, like if they can't produce any more cards, I don't know where these white sparkle packs are going to come from. I don't know. Like, let me know what y'all think. Like, but let's get to the video. That's why you see some football cards. That's why you see we was only going to do the Chronicles basketball, but because of that, we got to do football cards. So just to go over this. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to figure out which cards would be a 10 when we send them in, which cards might have defects, and then kind of go over things like that. And that way, when we get them graded by AGS, we'll see. And we'll see if we actually did right. So I'm going to try to make a 10 list. I think this is my 10 list right here. I kind of looked at some of them. But check this one out right here. There's a big dot right there, an indent for the most part on Kenny. I think that's basically it on Kenny. We'll check out that back. Back looks pretty solid. Be aware, I will probably be hitting y'all with the glare majority of this video. I've got another spot right there. You see that right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there. And that's what the glare is going to come from because you can see the cards a little bit better. So right now, I think we got 2 defects on Kenny. I can see that right there doesn't kind of match that other side. So the centering kind of looks off. And this corner right here doesn't look as sharp. So I think we're going to get dinged on this one. I was going to sell it, but I was like, nah, that's not. We'll put the 10s in there. I think that's a 9. I was going to sell it, but I was like, I don't know about that one. This another example of a card here. This one looks good, but I'm not sure if y'all can see. My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to see if y'all can see those lines, see what the camera sees, because my eye can see it, but I'm not sure if y'all can see it. There is a line right there, and it kind of goes all the way across. And there's another one right here, but for the most part, this looks pretty good. There's some bubbling up there on the card and right there as well. There's also another line going down on this side. There's a little mark right there at the top right there. Checking out the back. Back looks pretty solid for the most part. There is a print line. Let me see. Is it possible? I'm not sure if y'all will be able to see. It looks like the paint on the card is not all the way there, but there is a line right here as well. Centering is decent. I think we send this one in. I don't know if it's a 10 because of all that little bit of defect. So I'm going to put that in the 9 section right there. Keeping it going though. All right. Can you see this one? Right there. Look at that. I'm not sure if that's a fingerprint or whatever, but this is when you need to make sure you clean those surfaces. But this one. Okay, good. All right, good. That is a fingerprint. Good. Good. All right. So definitely got to clean the surface on this one. I'm seeing some dots and some bubbling again here, but no print lines besides up there at the top. This looks pretty good for the most part. And just be mindful of that when you're, definitely clean your surfaces for sure. That might be a 10 right there. Just looking at the centering on this one, it's definitely probably not a 10. The back is pretty centered for the most part. Actually, let me see if I see anything wrong with this card. And hit me up in the comments. Let me know, is there any card that I should take out? This seems a lot like it might be a 10. I'll throw that in there. Let's skip to some basketball real quick. We're going to skip around a little bit. All right, so this Keegan right here. I'm seeing some bubbles or divots in the card, like 1, 2, 3. The card kind of has a weird, like, there's another one up there. And another one down there. So I don't know how much that's going to come off on the surface. Corners kind of look pretty good. Centering looks pretty good for the most part. But the back, I feel like that's a little too close to the edge right there. And there's a lot of distance right there. So I'm going to say the centering is probably not the best. And on the bottom right there, that edge kind of looks not as sharp. There are some pieces right here. I'm not sure if y'all can, yeah, maybe y'all can see that. I'm gonna think this is a 10. I'm gonna think that's a 10. Keeping it going. Some divots right there, and can y'all see that print line right there? Let's see. Yeah, see, Slade across the top. I'm not so sure this is a 10. I don't know what kind of grade you get for those type of lines, but he's got divots and he's got the line, and then taking a look at the back. Oh my gosh, look at the back of that. Pay very close attention to the back of your car, because if we thought that was a 10 before, we can't send that in, can we? We can't send that in. And why is that on a check card? Like, shouldn't you pay the most? You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just keep it going. Now this is kind of looking pretty good. I'm not really seeing too much in this card here. There's like a little divot right there. Just one. Maybe something up there at the top. Corners look good. Edges is kind of little chippy on the edges. On that side, I think that corner is kind of like bending up a little bit. I'm not really 100% sure if it is or not, but we gotta do that back. Actually, the back. What the? Can y'all see that? Y'all can't see it, can you? Right there. There's a line. Same thing that just happened to Chet is right here. I can't get it in the camera. Y'all can't see that. There it is. Like, you see that line going across? Like his name is like underlined. It's flux. I don't really like flux. I'm putting it in a 9 section. Me personally, it's got to be. But then again, if we get a 10 on this, it'll have a gold label at AGS. We'll throw it in there. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with that. All right, so we got Divot Keegan. Like, why did all these cards have divots in them? I'm not sure, especially big name players. Like, why wouldn't you make sure this is done correctly? There is a line going right across the numbers right there. I can't. There it is. Can you see it now? Yeah, right across the number right there, or the letters of Iowa. So we got some damage on the front, and maybe a little dot right there on the back. I mean, it's a 9. It's a 9 for sure. It's a 9. Same kind of problem right here, right now. If y'all see, there's a line going down for him. Divots all over the place. I mean, I think we have enough of these. Look at that. Look how close that is. Whoa. Look at the edges on this thing. It's looking like this is looking like a kindergarten project. No disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened there? And that's really close. So I hate to say it. This is probably not a 10. Like, probably it's not a 10. I'll put it over here in the 9s. I don't know if we'll send that one in. We kind of want to send a great. Oh, well, I'm gonna send Kenny in just to see what happens. But yeah, we probably just want to send the ones we think are 10s in, and hope, and see like that. So see that dot right there? That's kind of the only thing. This is kind of colored, so you probably can't see much. I don't really see any lines. So for this one, I'm kind of looking for the corners. They look pretty sharp, and then I'm looking at the edges. The edges on the top right there, not bad. And then we'll take a look at the back. We've got those lines again, y'all. Let's see if I can get those lines for y'all. There it is. There it is. Look at that. What is that? What is that? Why do every card have this? Why? 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 I mean, I think it's a 10. We'll see what happens with the back. Now, this is well, we'll see. Let's take a look. Oh, no, this is the 10 section right there. My bad, y'all. All right, we'll take a look at him. All right, this is pretty Slade. Like, I don't know if there's discoloring. Like, they didn't finish the card right there. We got the divots right there. Some more divots down here. Mosaic, it's really hard for me to tell the centering on Mosaic. I really look at this block. Is it wider than this one? And it does look like it's a little wider on this side, so I'm not sure if that's perfect centering there. And the back looks, it's got that line again. Let me see if I can get it. There it is. Like, what is happening there? If y'all saw, it was like two lines going straight across. It's Paulo. They're about to lose the license, so they're about to lose the license. So let's throw it in there. It might be hard to get that card here in a second. If they lose NBA with NFL, like that's gonna be crazy. LaMelo, you know what? I don't even think we care at this one. There is that. See if I can get it on camera. Man, I don't know if I'll be able to get that one. It's real light, and it's kind of it's on a bad like background, but yeah, if we can get a tint on this from AGS, it'll be a gold label and gold label with the gold flux. I think we just send that one in there off top. Plus, like I said, if they lose the NBA license, like older products is gonna come off the. I don't know what's gonna happen. Really, I don't know what that means. I really have no idea. Can you sell your old products with the logos when you're, or just your new products can't? I don't really know. I don't really know what that means. We only have one. Oh my gosh. Literally, whatever machine they're using on the back of these cards. Oh, yeah, I can't see it. Once again, it's a line going straight across. But Walker does look good. For the most part, there's only one dot right there, but I don't know how much they're going to take off of that one dot, Like, I don't know what that is. So if y'all want to know what one dot off looks like, that feels a little too close to me, but we'll throw it in there as the 10 section. Once again, these select ones are just really hard. So for these, I just look at the edges, I look at the corners, and then that's basically what I look at. Make sure there's no like immediate divots that I can see off top. All right, that looks pretty good. And then we just double check that back, and the back is good for the most part. I'm not sure if y'all can see that little spot right there. And excuse me for like blinding y'all the entire time. Like, maybe turn the dimness down. I'll point everything out, but I don't see any lines going across. There's one line going right there. Let me see. Can I get it? I think y'all see it right there. So I'll be pointing stuff out. That way I don't keep blinding y'all. And for myself, when I come back and I'm like, yo, what does this mean? So it doesn't matter. This is getting sent in already because they've lost the license. Or they haven't lost the license, but they might. So, yep, that's getting sent in too because it's NBA. We don't know what's about to happen. I have no idea what's about to happen. Now, this one, it sticks out immediately. And then another one right there, another one right there, another one right there. I mean, the only reason why I'm just gonna send this one in, maybe, I don't know yet. Let me know. Ohio. I don't really know what's going on. We don't have no idea, so we're just gonna put that in a special section. Let's check this one out. All right, Darren. All right, there's a line going across there. It's got the whole situation is messed up. Y'all see that? I don't know what this means. I think we have enough cards with, that in the back to kind of decipher. Like, we'll put that in a special section to figure out, like, is that actually going to, skew it? Because we'll pick one. So now that I can review the film and be like, all right, it was that one that we could have sent in. This one has that line again, just one. Pretty solid, actually. Pretty solid. We'll keep this in the special section just in case we want to send this in. Darius, we probably just send this in just because, like I said, if the NBA loses their license. Actually, we're just gonna put the NBA ones like right there for now. All right, let's see. Some of these were pretty bad, so I did want to point out a couple of things. Walker will probably send in. These ones maybe. Oh, this one. I did look at this one, and this is why you want to look at your cards very closely. Looking at this card, they actually messed up the front. Y'all see the lines on the front of the card? That's crazy, like right there. And then also, there's like little like divots in this card. Like, how did that happen? And then I think that might be it. Kind of a dot right there. Not sure. Okay, that was just dust right there. But then the back has got like stuff up there at the top right there. I'm just not going to send this in because I think it has too much damage, and damage on the front of the card is like 100 times worse than the back. Jabari, once again, like what is that? What is that? Like that? Okay, that's done. We don't even need to review that one because we can't. So like, I mean, why set ourselves up for failure? This is Chet right here. What do I not like about Chet? Why is he not in the 10 section? He's got, oh my gosh, can y'all see what they did to Chet? This Why has every check card got, what is that, underlined subscript? Like what? You know what I'm saying? What just happened to the back of that? So we'll put that over here just in case we want to send in something for a back card that's like totally trash. So actually, I think all these cards are good. This is the back is jacked up section. Shade Sharp actually is looking pretty good. One thing about the edges, we've only kind of seen, but like that kind of doesn't look great to me for the most part. He'll put that in the special section as a possible. All right, Jabari's got a line going all the way down, and once again, because it's the front of the card, I think we just got to go ahead and say no on that one, because it's the front of the card. All right, Franz, straight line, like what just happened right there. Once again, that is the front of the card, so I think we just got to say a straight no on that one. We'll take a look. I wanted to pull these up because one of these has to be off-center. Which one do y'all think is off-center? I think the one on the left is more centered, but the edges right here, down here at the bottom. Let me show y'all. Let me show you. I can see that. Yeah, like that. I'm not so sure how I feel about those edges right there, looking a little chewed up. And then we'll take a look at the back. One of these has to be off-centered. Yeah, I feel like this one has a lot more space right here than this one does. So I think this would be the one that's centered. I'm going to put this in the special section in case, just in case. Oh, that's just going straight. Yeah, these football ones are going to go straight. Bears, I actually think are going to be nice this year. This one, let's just look at it. Not seeing anything. I'm thinking because it says Panini, because it's the rookie card logo, and it's a slash 26, and there is some lines back here. But if the NFL is trapped right now, and they can't put the logos on this player, this might be like one of his few rookie cards this year. So, got to throw that one in there because he's a running back. Kenny, got to just throw this one in anyway, because yeah, they may have to shut all production down of Kenny Pickett cards. Like that's gonna be crazy. Well, he might be the best receiver in the NFL, so we're just gonna throw that in there. This one, now take a look at that. Right, that is not a fingerprint. It's not anything. I'm not sure what this is. Should we get this graded just to see what the surface is? I could send it in Panini. I'm gonna do this for y'all. I'm gonna send this in Panini. I'm gonna send this in Panini for an error damage card to see what they say, and let's see if I ever get it back. Let's see if I ever get it back. Taekwon is actually balling right now, and he might be secretly he might be their wide receiver number 1. The centering on this isn't magnificent, but with AGS, I should get this back in like 30 or so days, maybe, give or take. So we're just gonna throw that in there because we'll get it back soon, like right when the season starts. All right, this one I'm not really seeing much here, but once again, this might just automatically go in because it's kind of a color match gold with the gold, and yeah, he's in the same boat as Kenny Pickett. There may not be many Chris Olave cards left. This one we're gonna put over there because once again we don't know what's going on with that. Base cards, I just wanted to show, like, you got to be very careful here. What is that going across the center of this card? Like, he literally has a visor underneath his visor, and then at the same point in time, look at this one, they added a line in the same spot. So they just completely slayed these Breece Hall cards. Like, that's crazy. That's my boy. Broncos going to the Super Bowl this year, so that's got to go in. And then lastly, taking a look at Breece Hall. This is just an error card, so let's just see what we get. There's definitely a divot right there. There's, stuff all right here, right there. There's a line going down. So this card is basically slayed. It's crazy because it's a slash 25. Like, that's ridiculous. And I was like, I'm not going to send it in. But I feel like I can't sell this either. But, once again, this is one of those cards that they may not be making any more football cards here soon. So that's an automatic send in. And I'm not really so sure about this one. This does look like a 10 to me. But once again, it's got that line going across right there. So we kind of have some cards that already have lines going across. So if we need some more, maybe I'll take a look at that one. Put in the special section. Then we got Christian. All right, let's take a look at Christian. The last card here. Christian actually looks pretty good for the most part. What do y'all think about that centering? That just looks slightly okay. Back looks okay. I think this goes into the 10. So let me know how you feel in the comments. Definitely check out part 4 when we get these cards back. Now I might still take some of those cards out. Kenny's for sure going in. Let me know if I missed any card that you would like to see graded based off the defects, and maybe I'll throw it in there as well. And then I'm gonna tell AGS like, hey, let's work, let's do something. So I'm gonna try to get something for the people, see what I can get. But definitely check out the socials in the description of the video. Also, while you're taking a look there is an AGS promo code CCGold10 that you can look at. And then if you haven't already signed up, there's a referral bonus. I think it's like 35% off your first order. So yeah, you can use that. That's also in the description of the video. But yeah, let me know what you think about AGS. I do have some PSA cards coming in, and we'll take a look at those as well. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the NFLPA and what's going on in the NFL. But until next time, this is Complete Cards, and I'm out of here.